Hue, the ancient capital of Vietnam. Once the seat of emperors, mandarins, and poets, now a city of mist, music, and memory. From 1802 to 1945, this was the heart of the Nguyen Dynasty, the last royal family of Vietnam. Behind its citadel walls, 13 emperors ruled over a kingdom that stretched from the Red River to the Mekong Delta. Today, the Imperial City of Hue still stands, quiet yet powerful, like a dream of the past echoing through time. At Seniworld, we believe travel isn't just about visiting monuments, it's about uncovering the emotions, the humanity, and the stories that live inside them. So join us as we step through Hue's royal gates to rediscover Vietnam's lost dynasty. The Imperial City of Hue was built in 1804 under Emperor Gia Long, inspired by Beijing's Forbidden City, but adapted to Vietnamese feng shui and tropical conditions. It covers over 520 hectares, encircled by moats, thick earthen walls, and watchtowers. Every gate, bridge, and courtyard was built to symbolize balance between heaven and earth. The Perfume River to the south represents Yin, the towering Nguyen Dynasty mountain to the north, Yang forming perfect cosmic harmony. Walking through its grand gates today, you can still feel that sense of authority. The echoes of royal footsteps seem to linger, as if the emperors never truly left. Deep inside the Citadel lies the forbidden Purple City, once reserved for the emperor, his family, and trusted servants. Few outsiders were ever allowed to enter. Built in 1804 and modeled after China's imperial palaces, it was the spiritual heart of the Nguyen court. Here, emperors held private meetings, composed poetry, and watched performances of Nun Hak, the royal court music now recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Though much was destroyed during wars, the remaining gates and foundations still whisper stories of royal solitude, elegance, and fading grandeur. Close your eyes and you can almost hear the faint music of a bygone empire. Flowing gently through the city, the Perfume River has always been Hue's soul. Its name comes from the wildflowers of the Truong Son Mountains that drift downstream, giving the water a delicate fragrance in autumn. Along its banks lie pagodas, temples, and royal tombs, each reflecting a chapter of history. Locals say the river mirrors the city's temperament, serene, poetic, and deeply reflective. Take a boat ride at dusk as the sun dips behind the mountains and the water turns gold. You'll understand why Hue has inspired generations of poets and dreamers. Hue's emperors built their tombs as more than burial sites. They were reflections of their personalities and philosophies. Emperor Minh Mang's tomb is solemn and symmetrical, representing Confucian ideals of order and harmony. Tu Duc's tomb, surrounded by lotus ponds and pine forests, feels like a retreat. The emperor himself designed it as a place for writing poetry during his lifetime. And then there's Khai Dinh's tomb, a striking blend of Vietnamese and European styles, adorned with glass mosaics, cement dragons, and frescoed ceilings that sparkle like starlight. Each tomb tells a story not just of death, but of how each ruler wanted to be remembered through architecture, art, and legacy. Beyond the royal walls, Hue is deeply spiritual. The Tien Mu Pagoda, built in 1601, stands tall on the hill overlooking the Perfume River. Its 7-story tower has become a symbol of the city's soul. For centuries, monks here have tended to the pagoda, preserving rituals and chants that connect the past to the present. Inside, the old Austin car once driven by monk Tish Quang Duc, who self-immolated in 1963, still stands, a haunting reminder of sacrifice and faith. In Hue, spirituality isn't confined to temples. It flows through music, poetry, and the quiet way people light incense each morning. Faith here is not loud. It breathes softly through everyday life. Walk through modern Hue, and you'll see the past and present coexist gracefully. Cyclo drivers share the road with electric bikes. Young artists paint imperial motifs on murals. Locals sip coffee in cafes shaded by ancient trees planted in the royal era. The Imperial City is no longer a seat of power, but it continues to shape Hue's identity. Every festival, every meal of Bunbo Hue, every note of royal music is a tribute to the dynasty that once ruled here. This balance between preservation and progress is what makes Hue timeless, a city living between memory and renewal. Hue is more than a city. It's a poem written in stone and water. Every gate, every melody of royal music, every reflection on the Perfume River carries whispers of Vietnam's last dynasty. With Seniworld, we don't just show you the sights. We take you into the soul of a place. We listen to the echoes of emperors, the songs of rivers, and the prayers of pagodas. Because to travel deeply is to feel history breathe beside you. So come with us and rediscover Hue, the Imperial City, the lost dynasty, and the living heart of Vietnam.